Good morning, student. I would like to welcome you to English 1302 Advanced College Rhetoric. This summer, I am happy to work with you on your writing, and I am looking forward to all the amazing ideas and amazing projects that you all are going to create this summer. My name is Bibiana Osai. You can call me either Instructor Bibiana or Bibiana, either is fine. I'm just creating this video to introduce you to the essentials of this course and exactly what we're going to do. So if most of you took the English 1302 previous semesters, you'd be familiar with what rhetoric is about. However, we are still going to talk about the rhetorical strategies, the rhetorical concepts, and all of those things are what we'll be using to work on our writing as well as to create the projects. So for this course, we are going to be working on a semester-long project. In other words, the topic you choose at the beginning of the semester is what you're going to use for all the projects you'd be creating this semester. Also, it is important to know that there are 3 units in this semester. You have unit 1, which has to do with the introduction of idea. This is where you would brainstorm about the topic as well as the issue that you would like to explore for the project. And then you have unit 2, which is the mapping the conversations. So this is where you'll be mapping the conversations of various stakeholders involved in the issue that you are exploring. And then you have the last one where you would be making your final speech to a stakeholder and to your peers as well. Let's see. Okay, so why do you need to take this course seriously? Because I know that some of you would be from the science department or art department or human sciences or social sciences. The reason why this is important is because it would help you prepare yourself for the research that you'd be doing in your various departments. This would help you understand how to integrate sources into your own writing, how to source for materials, and how to identify the important aspects of an issue, such as what are people saying about it? What are the various level of status? Level of status meaning what is the definition of what is the definition and nature of the problem, what are the facts involved, what are the policies, and all of those things. These are really essential to help you know how to participate in intellectual conversations as well. So what I want you to take away at the end of the day, is understand how sources are used for your project, and also to understand the neutrality of conversations, how people sometimes, or how there can be multiple perspectives in a given issue, and how those various opinions matter when you are addressing or resolving problems or having intellectual conversations or discourses. I would say it is very easy to pass this class, or not that it is very easy, I feel like that is the wrong word, but instead, some of the things you would need to do well to succeed in this class is 1, participation. It is important that you participate in the discussion boards or the discussion forums, as well as the exercises and the prompts that will be given to you in class. And also attendance is important. If you do not respond on Blackboard or discussion board, it will be difficult. That is a way that I would know you attended or participated in the class for the day. And if for whatever reason you would have to miss a discussion forum, or you would have to miss a project, or you cannot meet the deadline for any assignment, it is important that we stay in communication with each other. So constantly keep me in touch or keep in contact with me so that I know exactly what is happening and how I can help you in this course. Also, another thing that I would like to say is that I am very accessible. If you go to Blackboard, I'm going to show you how to navigate Blackboard, but if you go to Blackboard, you'll see the instructor's information, and that is where you find the Zoom link. But for us to meet one-on-one or to have any discussion, it has to be by appointment. So please feel free to send me an email whenever you have a question, whenever you have a course-related concern, or you would like to meet with me in person or Zoom, or you would like to talk about a certain issue, and we can do that. Okay, so now let us look at some of the things that you would most likely do in class, as well as how to navigate the Blackboard. So once you go to your course, as soon as this is available to you, you would see the coursework unit and the instructor information. So if you click on the instructor information, you'll be able to find the details that you need, such as my office hours, my name, the Zoom link, as well as how you can schedule appointment, and my email address. And when you go to the coursework unit, let's use the student's preview to do this. So once you go to the instructor information, this is what you're going to find. And then the course days, times, and location in case you forget this. And then when you go to the coursework and the course units, you would see this information, as well as how to contact me and technology questions. And then the introduction to the course, as well as Unit 1, would already be available to you on the first day. And so you can see what you're to do on the first day, which is to read the introduction to your instructor, read the syllabus and course policies, read the discussion board, expectations, read the process work. And it is also important that you purchase the textbook that we will be using in this course, and post introduction to the class on the discussion board. Take the quiz when you click on this. So in terms of the discussions, on the left bar of the Blackboard, you will see discussions, and then you'll be able to view all of those things. So what you'll be doing on the first day is student introductions, and the instruction would be available to you on how you can respond. And then if you have question and answer forum, so if you have any questions related to the course navigation, content, or assignment, feel free to post it here, and I would respond to you so that other students can benefit from the questions that you ask. And if there are other course questions you have, like for me especially, you will receive a response to your questions within 24 hours on Monday through Friday, and 48 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So I would respond to you as soon as I can. And so what you'll be doing on the first day of the class is to introduce yourself. Now, it is important that below each student's introduction that you have, at the very least, that you post a response to it. So you post a response, for example, after a thread is created. For example, you have my own introduction. Let's say I introduce myself by responding to those questions. You would have a comment, like, hey, it is very nice to meet you, and I'm happy to work with you in this course. So you could ask any question, what is the recipe for the food? So you have to make sure that you are responding in the forum that we are working on. So this is what you'll be working on the first day of class, your introduction. And don't forget to come here again, this, and then you would see the introduction. So you post your introduction to your instructor, and then when you come to, so this is the introduction as well, you click it to launch there, you have that. So you can see that. So you can see the introduction here, and then you have the syllabus and the course policies, which would be available for you here as well. And you can read that. the discussion board expectations. I encourage you to read this as well if you haven't already done so. Read the process work expectations so that you know exactly what is expected for you. But basically, the discussion board is that you post your own ideas and summaries. I would explain this as we continue in class, but make sure that it should be more than 150 words. So at least your initial post should be between 200 to 400 words, and it should be it should have the essential information. It should be something that people would actually be able to give feedback on or to comment on as well. And then you also have, your introduction that you have to do and your online readiness. So as we go on, each unit would be made available to you a week before the week that we would be looking at that. So you already have unit 1, which is for weeks 1 and weeks 2. So you can go through to see exactly what would be expected from you, so you know how to prepare yourself for that as well. So yeah, with that is what I have so far to tell you. If you have any questions, make use of the question and answers or the course questions and answer available on the discussion forum, and I will respond to you as well. And if there are any other course activities or any other thing you need to do, look out or make sure you check your email inbox regularly, as well as look at the Blackboard announcements notifications, because that is where you'll be getting updates as well as information regarding the course, as well as the class activities and other things that you need to do. Once again, excuse me. Once again, I am here to serve you, and I am open to help you and to guide you however way that I can. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. And welcome to English 1302 again. And I look forward to working with you. Thank you.